Meanwhile, we can have a chat, honestly, until all participants attend. So
Assalamu
this,
alaikum.
yeah, alaikum assalam.
I don't know, you mean by chat you want to open their mics, or if they want to say something they can say it now?
Yeah. They can, yes, raise their hands and we can chat while this 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
So yeah, if you want to introduce yourself
Okay.
or say anything in Arabic.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Ahlan.
Myself, Julia Dubey from India. And I have a request that can you please speak English and English slowly as I'm not able to understand.
Okay. We will speak English and Arabic. Do you find? And we will try to be slower. Okay. But can you introduce yourself بالعربي? ممكن تحكي عن حالك بالعربي؟
I don't know how to speak Arabic. That's why I joined this webinar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can speak a little bit. You can hear me. Ana Hamza, in Pakistan. Yeah, can you hear me? No?
Yes, بنسمعك. Go ahead.
Ana Hamza.
Ahlan ya Hamza.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I wanted to ask about the I sound in the Arabic. It's really difficult. How can we pronounce it? I mean, it's really difficult to pronounce. Can you comment on the sound?
It's from here. You have to train your muscle, because if you don't have this sound, it will be like a little bit hard for you. But you just say but then you train your muscle here. So you take your tongue backward, and then practice this. So you will get it in a way. Just but your tongue will be to the back.
Like when we say the usual words, including the I sound in Arabic, it looks like you are moving the mouth or tongue too much, and it's like it looks like we are avoiding the sound.
Wait, Hamza, I don't hear you now. No.
Yes, your voice is quite a bit far away, honestly.
Okay.
Hamza, will you check your mic
question?
and we get it back to you?
Okay, thank you.
An example of Arabic, عين. So this is a tip before we start, that don't practice the name of the letters. You will not need عين ضاد. No, practice the sound of the letter. O, I, and how we conjugate them with the long vowels or short vowels. And this way, it's easier for you to really say the letter. So this is for a, o, I,
We pronounce the voice, pronounce the sound from the throat or from the it is like like from the throat.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But it's like overdoing so much the sound. When we use regularly in the words, it looks like, for example, alaikum. It looks like we are overdoing the sound and we are not pronouncing it from the right way. It looks like that. However, I got your point. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Yeah, just mute you. Okay, shukran, Hamza.
Yeah.
Your mic is very noisy.
So
okay.
yeah, let's jump to this and get started.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
it's sharp in Jordan and in KSA there, and I think it's 6 in UK.
We didn't start yet. People are asking if we start. No, it was like a just introduction and one question. But save your question to the last part of the webinar and we will answer your question. And we didn't start yet. Now we will start.
Yeah, thank you honestly everyone to attend this webinar. And first of all, my name is Goni from Friendly Arabic team. And here is our brilliant teacher, our host, Teacher Rose. Honestly, when we invite her to this webinar, she said just right away, I were told her it's just quick, yes, Goni, let's do it. So for that, thank you for your time. Even it's like it's your vacation time, and you cut part of your time to participate this webinar. So we are thankful to this honestly, Teacher Rose. And thank you for everyone who attend this webinar. And I would like to mention this webinar going to be mixed between Arabic and English, since the topic about how to start learning Arabic in fun and engaging way. So we think it could be better if we mix between these two languages. Even the one who have no clue about Arabic, you can start become much more familiar with the sound of the language. And also the last part, this webinar going to be much more friendly. So it's going to be like a chat, a talk about the topic of this webinar. And by the end of the webinar, we're going to open the mic and Q&A for all of you. So let's jump into this. Thank you honestly, Teacher Rose. أهلا بك.
شكرا Goni. It's like my pleasure to be here and I'm happy for that. But let's check our videos because people in the chat, they say that there is no video, so I don't know. So everyone, everyone is not seeing us or?
I'm going to stop sharing the screen.
So if you see, so the people can see, as they say this now. So the one who is not seeing our video, please go and come back or check your Zoom.
Yes. Okay.
تمام. So okay.
تمام. Your video is gone, Teacher Rose.
Okay. تمام. Because I'm not you can start you. Okay, so you have to pass the host, then we come back. Just make me a host, then I can.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna back to this.
Yeah, but I'm not the host now, as we said before. لما حكينا زي قبل شوي.
Yeah.
Okay, تمام. هلا تمام. Okay, so هلا رح نبلش. Now we will start. We didn't start. Don't be. You didn't miss anything. Now we will start.
Yeah, let's jump into this. But Teacher Rose, meanwhile, I'm going to share the presentation with you.
Yeah.
So you can present the slider. So it's since this webinar about how to start learning Arabic in fun and engaging way, let's start with the basic question. Students always ask about wondering about Arabic. It's a tough language. And is there a way to learn it as the name of this webinar, in fun and engaging way? Is there any way to make this happen?
Yeah, actually, it's always, there is always a way to do stuff. Actually, I teach Arabic for adults as I teach Arabic for children, or as we learn Arabic, or as the children learn their native language. So in the beginning, you just listen a lot, then you start speak. When you listen to the sounds of the letters. You don't know the name of each letter. You don't complicate yourself. What you have in your brain, you just say it. You don't overthink about what you should say. So this is what I do. I start with the sound of each letter in Arabic. I don't teach Ain and Dad and this stuff. I only teach the sound. So student will be more familiar with A, U, I, A, U, I, only sounds, and then they practice it, or we will practice it together in the class. The second thing is that you learn speaking and listening in the beginning, then writing and reading, which is the how we learn our native language. As I said, that we listen, then we speak, then we learn reading and writing in the school. So in this way, I think it would be easier because you just say, and it will be how we do this in an engaging way. We just do it like a flashcards, for example. We show students a picture for something, and we say, this is madrasa, for example, madrasa, madrasa, madrasa. Then they will learn it without really without
Stress or
feeling
something
that they
like
are
that.
without
So,
feeling that they are studying.
so, but this method, it's like one of the question coming to my mind. It's like they say, it's so, it's like, it's so, this method, it's not complex. It's like the way children learn their language. It's like just through listening and hearing their parents or their environment speaking with this language.
Yes, and the drilling. As much as you speak to your child, they will speak fastly. So it's like just a drilling. So here I just repeat, and the students repeat. Then they will get the pronunciation, they will see it, so they will get the meaning. So we don't use English because still a lot of people, they don't speak English and we learn Arabic. So I don't use English in the class, but in the way, as you said, yeah, we just drill together and then they get it. So they don't feel the pressure of you should learn this, you should memorize this, and put efforts like on our brain.
Okay, I see. So I'm gonna switch in Arabic a little bit. I hope there is some attendees they speak Arabic as well. Based on this, teacher Rose, الطلاب بالعادة طريقة الأطفال إذا ما كان عندي معلم أو معلمة إيش ممكن أقدر أستخدم حتى أمارس اللغة؟
لحالي يعني.
لحالي ايوه بالضبط.
ممكن يكون انه تسمع كثير بودكاست، تسمع راديو بالعربي، تسمع نيو channels بالعربي، ممكن تسمع اغاني، تسمع يوتيوب، كله بالعربي. and في applications زي مثلا Hello Talk او where you can find a language partner. So if you have a language partner, you can speak together and practice Arabic لحالك if you don't have a teacher. So listen as much as you can and have a language partner.
So it's is this method is still useful even I didn't like understand the language? For example, if I watching TV show in Arabic and I have no clue what they are saying, but I just as they love I hearing just the voice. Is that useful?
Yeah, I feel يعني as I see a lot of my friends, in this way they learn English, for example. They were just keep listening and then they got the language. So in the beginning, it's fine if you don't understand anything. You will understand every time more and more. This is what I do when I learn Norwegian. I'm studying Norwegian. So I listen to a podcast. I know that I don't understand a lot of stuff, but every day I get a new word. I look for like if there is a transcript, I go and check the lyrics, translate them. If there is like a song or something, like I can't translate, so I translate them and keep listening the song. So I get the full meaning, I get the full pronunciation, and it's like a step by step, you will get there. So it's fine if you don't understand everything from the or anything from the first time. Just like keep listening.
Just keep listening and try. So لذلك عندما نتحدث بالعربية لا تخافوا، استمعوا كما تقول الأستاذة روز and استمر في ذلك. So راح ننتقل للمحور الثاني. واحدة من الأمور التي يعاني منها كل الطلاب الخوف من أي لغة أو من التعلم عموما. So how can I break the barriers of fearing of learning a new language or even learning anything new? It's like, for example, in our case, it's Arabic.
Yeah. Last time I shared a post about this, that I shared the tips, so I'm gonna repeat the tips because I feel that this is like a real story, because one of my students, she lives in USA. She came to Jordan last week, so she doesn't have a really good Arabic. She just speak with everyone in the street. Hi, marhaba, ahleen, salam alaikum, and like very easy, even if she doesn't have the perfect pronunciation. So this made me think about, you just say, you don't overthink it. It's fine to have a weak pronunciation. It's fine to have like a weak language. It's fine. Actually, no one will judge us as we judge ourselves. So it's fine. People.
So it's like we. Sorry to cutting you. It's like we are matter so much. It's like being worried. نقلق كثيرا إنه الناس راح يحكموا علينا، لغتك خاطئة, your language it's wrong, something like that.
Yeah, but it's not. We only judge ourselves, but people, they don't care. They just want to understand you.
I see.
So this when I start thinking in this way, even I get better in English. When I speak, it's fine. I have a grammar mistake, I know, but it's fine. You understand me and I understand you, so خلاص, fine. So we should start thinking about the language as a tool. Arabic is a tool. English is a tool as well. So if we understand each other in Arabic, إذا نحن بنفهم بعض بالعربي تمام، إذا نحن بنفهم بعض بالإنجليش تمام. So فهاي this mindset يعني will release شوي our stress and overthink. So the first thing is just don't overthink it. Just speak what يعني no matter what mistakes you have, what level you have, it's fine. Just say it, whatever you want. And this is a childish behavior as well, because when we were children, we were just say anything, and we were very cool about it. And خلاص, I say whatever I want.
Yeah, true. And without honestly think about it, is it right or false? Yeah.
Yeah, we just say it. So bring
Amazing.
the child inside you. Let him or let your inner child control you when you are learning a language. Just like say it, and it will be fine. You will learn from your mistake. You will learn from other people when they speak. So شوي شوي you will get where you want to be.
Yeah, amazing. Honestly, while you talking, it's like about like just jump to the journey. اقفز إلى الرحلة, and don't hesitate to take it's like a step. So might be we can test this with someone, any volunteer, to just start like try to practice their language or say a few words in Arabic as well. Another main things, it's like how can I enjoy while I'm learning the language? It's honestly because it's like when I just start learning a language in the beginning, it's like أنا متحمس جدا, my energy is full, and with time go down and down and down, and maybe after 1 or 2 weeks I'm gonna give up.
Okay, can I just say something about the chat, because people are chatting and they
Yes,
saying a
yes,
lot of
okay.
stuff. So just
Yeah.
one thing that I am reading your chat. This about this webinar about talking about Arabic learning. So you will not learn Arabic words. You will learn how to learn Arabic. And this is the point. Maybe next webinar, I don't know, Goni, if you want to do something like this, but we talked about how to learn Arabic in a fun way, then how to break the barrier. So we are like trying to help how you can speak Arabic, and now we will know how to enjoy your Arabic learning journey, let's say. At the end of the webinar, we will talk about beauty, about Arabic, like beautiful things in Arabic language. Then you have an opportunity to ask. So if you want to ask about anything, you will have the chance at the end of the webinar to ask whatever you want. So yeah, write down your questions. We will answer everything at the end of the webinar. If you want to learn new words, yes, for sure you will learn, because we are switching between Arabic and English. So, you will learn some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. I don't know if you, we will come back to the chat. So please, stuck, and we will get there at the end. We
will get there. And I think if Teacher Rose agree on this, it might be we're gonna make the half of the webinar for Q&A. It seems like there is lots of questions.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine.
So let's see. Let's see. backing to the كيف استمتع وانا اتعلم لغه عربيه. يمكن العرب عموما يستمتعوا باللغه العربيه بالشعر، في المواضيع المتقدمه، في النثره الفصحى. الطالب البسيط كيف ممكن يستمتع وهو يتعلم لغه عربيه؟
Okay, so بستمتع يعني I enjoy. So how students enjoy learning Arabic? كيف بيستمتعوا الطلاب لما بيتعلموا عربي? Actually, I think that everyone has his own way to joy. So some of my students, they enjoy listening to Darwish poems, for example, شعر Darwish, which is in Arabic. Some of them enjoy music, and we have a different genre of music in Arabic. And some of them enjoy the diversity of Arabic language, and how we have a lot of verbs, a lot of meaning for the same word, or different words, similar words, let's say, in a different meaning. So, and these things in Arabic, I think students enjoy the most because it's different than their mother language. And I think they enjoy when they read and write in Arabic, because it's really challenging. We write from right to left. We have different alphabets. So they feel that this is a challenging, and they enjoy having this challenge as well. And they enjoy reading and writing in Arabic. But I think you should find your way to enjoy the language that you are studying. If you enjoy watching movies or series, try to watch movies and series in Arabic. Or if you enjoy listening to music, try to listen to music in Arabic. So try to find your own way to enjoy while you are learning Arabic, because this is a key, element, or let's say it's very important to enjoy what you are doing, and unless you were not doing this.
Yeah. So it seems like the best way, try to figure out, test different things. It's like, test this and that and that, and with time you're gonna find out which makes you
enjoy.
Enjoyment lots. So back to this part, it's like about the enjoyment. Maybe some of the question is like, Arabic it's tough and hard language. I can't even imagine if I can enjoy, if I can learn
Yeah.
rather than enjoy. Just they say, so just let me learn it without enjoying. It's like, even can I enjoy it? Honestly, it's yeah.
Yeah. So there is two different stuff when we learn Fusha and when we learn Ammi. When we learn Fusha, there will be like a really grammar and a really tough grammar, and you should be really patient. You will study Arabic for a long time if you want to study Fusha, or if you want to study Quran or these Fusha stuff. It really takes a lot of time. So you just need to be patient and to find a good teacher that really make the grammar easy, especially in Fusha. When I was in the school, our teacher was really nice, so we could like really understand Fusha. We can understand the grammar in a really easy way, and we got very high marks as well. By Fusha, I mean the classic Arabic, the Quran language, the language of the old poems and this. What we speak now, for when I speak or Goni speaks, we speak spoken Arabic. Spoken Arabic means dialect. There is a dialect for each country, but but our dialect has an grammar as well, but it's not a very tough grammar because we use it every day. We try to make it easier. We try to make our life easy as well. So we don't apply all the grammatic tools. How I teach grammar, and I don't want to talk a lot about my courses, but this is the idea that I have, that we teach a grammar pattern. So you don't see that you should add this, then this. No, it's like pattern. I say the sentence, for example, أنا بشرب قهوة. Then you will repeat أنا بشرب قهوة. Then you will get, after we repeat a lot, then you will see the sentence. You will see that we say أنا, I, بشرب, drink قهوة. So you know the pattern, and this is for everything. I think this is the easiest way to learn grammar, just to learn the full sentence, then try to make more sentences on the same form, and then you will get it. Don't try to really memorize grammar because it's like in a very traditional way. And
but here is a question. As the Arabic speaker, honestly, teacher Rose, are it's like in general, it's like not a scientific or in a specific field. In general, people, do they not they care? It's I believe in grammar it's important, but do they care or judge based on your talk, based on your grammar? For example, you said أنا أشرب قهوة. If someone say like Arabic learners say قهوة أنا أشرب.
Yeah,
it's not a great structure, but do they gonna care if they say قهوة أنا أشرب? It's gonna be a big matter, or
it depends. Where are you? Actually, I heard this pattern in Emirates and EU a lot from a lot of people who are living there for a while. But it's fine. They are communicating, as we said. It's a tool. Unless they understanding each other, it's fine. But Anna, as a Rose, personally, I don't like it. I cannot.
you can take
no,
it, yeah.
No, I cannot take it. Actually, I feel like I feel very sad because it's like, just say أنا بشرب قهوة, أنا بشرب قهوة. If you want to say, for example, Rose says بشرب and Goni say أشرب. This is his accent and this is my accent. You can choose whatever accent you want. This is fine. Yeah. So if you want to change accent, it's fine. But it changed the word. Like, no, it's like a disaster for me.
yeah.
But it's fine. Again, it's fine. You will learn. It's fine. It's like not a huge mistake. You will learn. So, for example, if a student come and say أنا قهوة بشرب, I will just repeat أنا بشرب القهوة. أنا بشرب القهوة. So they will get it without like me telling them, no, this is a mistake, this is a disaster, you should do this. No, no, no. Just repeat the correct pattern and they will get it.
Yeah, I see. I see. Amazing. Back to it's like the last point before Q&A. It's like, is there any? It's like, what is the beauty of the Arabic language? For me, as a Ghani, it's like I love Arabic. For example, الشعر and lots of things. But for those their native language, it's not Arabic. What we can say about it?
Yeah. So I just write two stuff that I really see that they are really beautiful in Arabic language. The first thing that we can make of any noun a verb, especially in spoken Arabic. So we said that this is ahwe, this is qahwe, coffee, qahwe. And it's a noun. We can make it a verb. Just add but qahwa, but ahwa. So I'm drinking coffee. I'm enjoying drinking coffee. So I'm but ahwa. So if I want to ask Goni, if he wants to drink coffee, I would say تتقهوى. تتقهوى, one word. Yeah, one word means do you want to, would you like to drink coffee? One word.
Or another question, I can say teacher Rose, ايش بتسوي ولا ايش بتعملي؟ بتقهوى.
Yeah, I'm just drinking. Yeah, it's just one verb.
So it's
and
like the whole sentence with one verb. It's
and the root is a noun. You just add bet, and it became a verb.
Oh, I see. Okay, another thing. It's not about the beauty of the language. Some student asking about why it says it's like, why should I learn Arabic, for example, in general? If I'm like language level, there is such a people, they would like to learn a different language, and they searching about سبب منطقي لتعلم consider Arabic as one of the language they would like to learn.
Yeah, but this is a totally different question. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like in terms of communication with people, for example.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, yeah.
Actually, when you learn Arabic, I think here everyone is convinced enough to learn Arabic. But when you learn Arabic, you have 22 country that you are able to speak with. So 22 Arabic country, you can communicate with the people if you are travel. So here it's like 22 Arabic country are open for you, so you can just travel and communicate with everyone. For people who are interested in working in NGOs or working in the Middle East or North Africa, Arabic language will be a huge plus for them. Muslim people, they like to learn Arabic for like reading Quran or learning more about Islam. As well, Christian people like to read the Bible in Arabic as well, so they try to learn Arabic. I find out that a lot of foreigners, they have an Arabic partners, so they want to speak with their partners in their language. They want to teach their children Arabic language. So it's a good way actually to communicate with a lot of people. And now what else? If they study in the university, one of the Arabic language, let's say, there is a lot of specialties, but some of them need Arabic, so they need Arabic for their university. So there's a lot of actually opportunity will open for you if you learn Arabic.
Okay, I see. Amazing, amazing. So as we promised, let's jump to the Q&A. It's like out of the chat, I have a couple of questions, but I'm going to start with the chat.
Okay.
and Q&A. So anyone have a question, please write down your question in Q&A section, and teacher Rose will answer it. So here, one of the question. Okay, let's start with same to Arabic. It's like one with the question number one. It's like I think you have answered it about it, but it's what is Fusha?
Yeah, we said that Fusha is like the classic Arabic, the language of Quran, the language of old poems. So it's like it's the language that you read in Quran, we learn in school, and we use in university as well. But it's not the language that you will hear in the news or like TV channels, especially if they were talking in a formal way. That one would be a modern standard Arabic, which is like kind of updated version of Fusha. What we speak in our daily life, it's a spoken Arabic. So it's like the dialect. So this is Fusha.
Okay, I see. I see. One of the questions is like, I have been studying Arabic at school for 7 years, and yet I can't speak Arabic, but I can understand when people talk. And so what can I do to be able to speak it?
Actually, you have to just start speaking. Have a language, get a language partner. There is a lot of application that you can get a language partner. Try to be like to get a native language partner and talk about anything you want with he or she. This one, the first thing. Second thing, talk to yourself. Like let's say, talk about your future plan, your daily routine, but in Arabic. So you have, and this is the only two way that you have that you can speak. It's just to start speaking. I prefer language learner partner, to be honest.
Yeah,
And
but
good luck.
what about, okay, it's like, if I'm so beginner, it's like right to start with a teacher before?
Yeah, but she said that she has been studying for 7 years.
Yeah, for 7 years. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have two things, like 2 or 3 of my students, they have been studying for a long time. So we do like a conversation class. We do speak with each other. I choose like topics, and we start, like, we just talk about it. So it's like a professional language partner, let's say, or a language partner will not correct, like for me, I don't correct everything, because the idea that this people just speak. So for sure, yeah, to have a teacher is better than just have a language partner. But yeah, but
Yeah.
there is another, like, you can get a teacher, or get a language partner, or talk to yourself.
I see. So one of the questions here, it's which dialogue is most used among the Arab countries?
Each Arab country has its own dialect, like starting from Morocco. We have Moroccan, Tunisian, Algerian, Libyan, Egyptian. Each one has a dialect. For us, Syrian has a dialect, Jordan as well, Palestine and Lebanon, but we all more and less similar. So we say Levantine or Levant dialect. For Gulf, each country has its own dialect, but more and less all of them similar to each other. So we understand each other. Not everyone understand everyone, but at least I understand most of Arabs, because I try to just practice their dialect with them. So as you speak more with others, you will get their dialect. But the most used, no, everyone use his or her like own language, own dialect.
Their own dialogue. So it's like, if we re-ask this question, it's like it seems like he asking about, so which dialogue should I pick?
Yeah. So yeah, this is a very good question. Which dialect you should choose? Actually, the one that you will use So where are you planning to live, for example, or why you want to learn Arabic? When you answer this question, you will get the answer, which dialect. So a lot of people come to like Jordan to work with refugees. So it's good that they learn refugees accent or dialect so they can communicate with them. So it depends on your goal, just why you are learning Arabic, and then you will get the answer.
Yes, one of the question here, how can I learn Arabic online? Maybe I can answer. Go to Teacher Rose Instagram account, Arabic Teacher Rose. She can help you for sure.
Yeah, I teach Arabic online, yes. And
yeah,
the
أنا
application as
بس
well.
كذا نطيت على الجواب عليكي.
Yeah, شكرا
Yeah.
كثير. And you can say about the application, I think.
Yeah. So which dialogue is closer to MSA, to modern Arabic
Yeah.
standard?
Yeah,
It's
actually,
honestly, yeah.
we will start fighting. This is every Arab say our dialect is closer to MSA. But to be fair enough, mostly we all close in a certain part of our dialect to MSA because we all have words from that. But I don't know. I think Jordanian, Palestinian, Levant in general are close because we don't speak a lot of English or we in our dialect, unless the new generation they speak a lot of English, so skip the new
Yeah.
generation. And we have a very simple Arabic verbs and nouns, and they are really close to MSA. But in the same time, we still have our own words from our dialect that no one can understand them but us. But this is for a very advanced level.
I see. So here's another question. Can you tell me the best free platform for speaking Arabic and developing vocabulary? So it's honestly, maybe I can answer part of the question and pass the part to Teacher Rose. It's I think Arabic language education industry it's still like miss lots of. It's not like we can compare it as like English, for example. In English, you can find easily like lots of app and platforms, some of them free and some of them paid, or some of them mixed. So honestly, it's quite a bit challenging. But my advice, go to App Store or Google Play Store. You can find some of them, specifically for vocabulary. But in terms of speaking, honestly, maybe Teacher Rose have any tips or advice about it.
So the question was application to speak or to learn a new word?
Platform for speaking Arabic and developing vocabulary.
Okay, so I have I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I have a post. If you go back, I shared a lot of application that I don't remember their names now, but one of them is Hello Talk, where you can have a language partner and speak. You have Duolingo to develop your vocabulary, but it's in Fusha, no dialect there. You have a Quizlet. You will see a lot of people have like a list of vocab, so you will learn from there. You have Memrise and Hello Talk, as I said. Okay, that I know. And then if you go back on the post as well, you will find a website as well. So there is a lot of website that you can check to develop your vocabulary.
Your language, yes. So another question, can you give us some tips on easier pronunciation and some Arabic letters?
Sorry, I didn't get the question. It's like how to make it easier?
on easier pronounce. It's like a tip about how can I pronounce Arabic letters or words much more easier. Is there any tip?
Yeah, the only tip that I really like most is to try to pronounce the sound of the letter, know the name of each letter. So just say like a, o, I with a long vowel. This with the long vowel, with the short vowel is a, o, I. So while you're practicing this with the 28 letters, you will get the pronunciation. Just keep repeating it. Listen to like what I do is like I send my students a record, but you will find a lot on YouTube as well. Just listen and repeat the sounds of the letter a, u, I, ba, bu, bi, and so on. So you will get the pronunciation. Don't complicate yourself by learning the name of the letters because you will not use it anyway. Yeah. So this is the only tip that I really like.
Brilliant. I honestly I like it. It's العملي أكثر.
Yeah,
عملي
it's like practical. Yeah.
Yeah. Should someone focus on learning a dialogue or modern Arabic standard first?
Again, it depends on your goal. So if your goal is to communicate with people, to work with them, to live with them, for sure you will go to dialect because we speak dialect in our houses, in the streets, in cafes, in our like work, everywhere we use dialect. But if you like to, or if you are planning to work as a journalist in Arabic, for example, or you are interested in TV channels, in news, and like formal stuff, for sure you will go to MSA because you should understand them. You should talk to them in a formal way, in a different way, with a different grammar. So it depends on your goal. Choose and then choose what's your goal, then decide.
I see.
Yeah.
So this question, honestly, I didn't get it. How would you like comment on? Either it's just same when it's come to reading Arabic or its translation.
Which one?
Oh, for Hamza.
Okay.
I didn't get the question, honestly. So
is
we
it
can...
the same when it's come to reading Arabic or its translation?
Yeah.
I think it's he refers to something.
Maybe, but we didn't catch it. So we come back to it later on. Or Hamza, can you send your question again so we can get it? So back to this, is learning Arabic online worth it? What do you mean by worth it?
Yeah.
It's like, is it useful?
Yeah, or it's if تستاهل to learn Arabic. Yeah, if you will use Arabic to your job, it's really worth that you will get paid more. If you have a business and you want to marketing it in an Arab world, it's really worthy that you speak Arabic because you will earn a lot of money. If your partner is an Arab and it's really worthy to learn Arabic because you will communicate better with your husband or partner or whatever. If you learn it for like a religious religious goals, I think for you would be a worthy. I don't know. It depends on your goal.
Yeah.
But from my own experience, I never learned a language and I didn't use it. I have a basic Spanish, basic Turkish, and now Norwegian and English. And to be honest, I use all of them. I communicate better when I travel to Turkey, even if I have very basic Turkish. I communicate better with my Spanish friends who I really love them. So we can have like things in common. We can relate to each other because of the language, because you study language and culture in the same time. And Norwegian as well. It's like every language will open a new whole way for you. and a lot of opportunities you will get there. You will get like a new chances, a new life. So maybe you don't see this now, but start and you will see this.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, for that, if you learn Arabic, come to Friendly Arabic. We need a team member. So here is a job opportunity. If you would consider it. So
Okay.
really, it's like learning a language. It's like in terms of business, culture, relationship, lots of things. It's not just apply for Arabic, for any language, honestly.
Yeah,
So yeah, here is the question:
there's
any recommendation for children songs or to learn basic Arabic?
yeah, there is a channel that I like. Just 1 second, I want to check the name. It's like Mishmish and something.
Mish, yes, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them. They are super. Yeah, Adam and Mishmish. It's like this. I don't know if you see. It's like Adam and Mishmish. Very funny. It's written Adam wa Mishmish. I will screenshot and put it in my stories. This is really helpful. They don't speak dialect, but they are helpful for pronunciation, colors, and like basic Arabic. I like to kickstart learning Arabic. You just write children Arabic, and you will get a lot of channels. There is two
Okay.
questions about if I teach Arabic. Yeah, I teach spoken Arabic. I teach Jordanian Palestinian dialect online, yes, classes and courses, face to, yani, live, not recorded. And yeah, this is about me.
Yeah. So here is another question. It's like, is spoken Arabic in Quran Arabic? It's the same.
The same of what?
It's like spoken Arabic and Quran language.
Yeah, no, it's totally different. Quran, as I said, this is Fusha. This is the classic Arabic that we as Arabs should learn. We learn in school. We learn in a mosque, for example. We learn and like not in our house. We speak with our families with the spoken Arabic, but we learn in a school Fusha. We read Quran in Fusha. We read poems in Fusha. We read the newspaper in kind of Fusha and MSA. So no, sometimes we need a dictionary for Quran. We need someone to translate Quran for us as well. So now this is two different stuff.
Yeah. So another question, it's like I want to understand Quran. So which dialogue I need to choose?
Quran, you should go to Fusha, not dialect.
I see. This is in which language? This all right. My Instagram, hopefully you will reply if you send the question. There is yeah, some student they would like to contact with Teacher Rose. Yes, Teacher Rose Instagram, it's Arabic Teacher Rose. Search in Instagram, you can find it right away, and we're gonna write it down here also by the end of the webinar.
Okay, shukran, Goni.
So yeah. And honestly, it's like what's make us to invite Teacher Rose because she's brilliant, honestly. So for that, honestly, we have invited her, and thanks to her to join us.
Wallah, it's my pleasure, to be honest. Yeah, it's my pleasure, Goni.
Another question. Yes, where I find Teacher Rose class online. Yeah, you can find it honestly through Instagram. We will mention it. Rose Teacher Arabic.
Yeah,
mashallah. Yes, she does. Even she have like a several talent. I have been born and brought up in Saudi, but I want to learn dialogue that it's used here. Can you tell me? The dialogue, it's like she would like to learn the dialogue that we used here. Do you mean like my accent and Teacher Rose's accent? It's quite a bit different, honestly.
شوي, yeah, but we understand each other.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice, teacher Rose, to her or to him?
But the question was which dialect again?
He
I
said
was answering.
he was
How
born
would,
in Saudi, so he would like
yeah,
to learn the dialogue that is used here.
yeah. You should go for Saudi then.
But
Saudi, by the way,
maybe she mean maybe your accent, maybe teacher Rose. So
yeah.
let me answer this question. Saudi dialogue, much more, it's quite a bit aggressive in some way. It's not aggressive, that aggressive. Yeah,
Tough,
but
tough.
and much, yes, tough, yeah, and much more sounds. It's like soft. Go with teacher Rose for yeah in Jordan.
Federal,
Not
and by the way, we understand each other really great. Like
really well.
we are
Yes,
on the
yes.
borders. So if you like, Jordanian and Saudi is like very similar to each other. So you can simply understand both dialects. So
Yeah.
if the question between these two, it's fine. Well, choose yani, anyone, it's fine. But the thing that yeah, I don't know if you will have a teacher to teach spoken Saudi dialect. I don't know. I didn't see any.
Yeah, in Friendly we have some teacher. If you
Yeah.
download Friendly Arabic app,
Yeah. So go. Yeah.
yeah, you might find some teacher who teach Saudi dialogue. So is this webinar about understanding Arabic or just reading Arabic? I think you were answer this question. It's about how to get started to learn Arabic. So like it's how far I study. Okay, here is a question. He said, I studied Arabic for 9 years, yet I can only read and write and know the meaning of some words. Can I improve and start speaking? What do you think, teacher Rose? He
So
studied Arabic for 9 years. That's lots of time, honestly. MashaAllah.
yeah, but it's fine. Don't worry, because I studied English for 12 years and I couldn't speak any when I graduated from the university. But when I went traveled to another country with 9 volunteers from different countries, and we need to communicate together in a language that everyone speaks, so English in that time. So I needed to speak, and so the thing that if we just study the language without use it, we will not really speak. So the same tip as we said to the other girl and like before, that you should start speaking, either like speaking classes, conversation classes with a teacher or with a language partner. You choose one of these. I have a speaking club as well. Students gather together once weekly and they speak, just to speak together, where they use the language. So it's fine. Don't worry about the 9 years. I know that you know a lot now. Just like start using them and talk to yourself as well. And the mirror, what you will do today, what you did today. So it's really helpful as well.
Yeah, honestly, and it is strong point for him or for her this years of education.
Yeah, you didn't lose anything.
Okay, here is a question. It's like how many sessions it takes to learn Arabic?
To learn Arabic, like spoken Arabic, or if we are if we are talking about spoken Arabic, there is a different approach. I will just say about mine because I don't know others, but for me, it's like level 1 is 90 hours, level 2 is 150 hours, level 3 250 hours. So it depends on how many hours do you have in a week, and how much you work on your dialect. But I saw a lot of question as well. about the same thing. I know foreigners, they live in Amman now. They could speak Arabic in 8 months because they live here. They talk every day with a native speaker. They go to the center every day. They have classes every day. So it depends. What is your free time, or like what is your approach? Do you have really 8 months to stay in a country, go and speak with the native speaker every day, have classes every day? You will get there with 10 months, 8 months. If you have like one class weekly, okay, it will take more. So it depends on your free time and your plan and where do you live and a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, here is a question. It's person A reads Arabic content and person B read its translation. How can you comment on which one is more better? So we have two persons, one of them reading a content and the another one reading the translation. Which one is much more better?
Yeah, person two, I think, or B, he or she will always need a translation. If he doesn't, if so, someone will choose what you read. But person A could look for everything he or she wants. So no one can just control what you read and control your thoughts. I think, to be honest, I like reading in the original, let's say the original content. I don't like to read an article translated to Arabic. From English. No, I go and read in English. As well in Arabic, not everything is translated. In Arabic, we don't translate everything. So yeah, but at least I don't know. But yeah, I think person A will be more free to choose what to read and what to know, this stuff. And Hamza as well asked the same question. How would you comment on reading Quran in Arabic or reading in English? I cannot comment. This is a religious thing. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this is I don't know what Sheikh will say about
maybe
this.
in term of lugha, in term of language, it's like
totally different.
yeah.
Actually, I don't like the translation version of Quran. I don't like the English one. I'm sorry for a lot of Muslims are here now. I'm sorry, but the Arabic version is not it's not exactly as like the English.
Yeah, it's quite yeah. So we have answered this question. What's the difference between Fusha and SML?
Yeah, we
And
answered
modern
like
language. So, yeah, we have answered about it. So some of them asking about your Instagram. It's Arabic teacher Rose, right?
And
like this.
I wrote it in the chat if you want to check it as well.
Yeah. Great. Would you like to comment? Reading. Okay. Yes, I have heard it take. Yes, here is a question. It's like I have heard it's take 15 years to learn Arabic. What do you think
already
about
answered this. I already answered this, just like right now. So yeah, we can skip it. We answered this. I saw it, so I told you about the foreigners who live in Amman.
Okay, does learning Arabic, Bala, I don't this Muhammad, he said how long it takes to get fluently in daily Arabic conversation.
Again, this is it depends on how much time you give to the language. So if you give it more, you will speak better, you will speak faster. So it depends on your effort, your time, how many hours do you spend daily for practicing Arabic. Practice as much as you can, and then the time depends only on you.
Yeah. Okay. So does learning Arabic include reading, writing, listening, and speaking, or just reading?
Each teacher, I think, has a different approach. I don't know. What about the teachers in Arabic friendly, Connie?
Yeah, it's a different approach, and it's going to be based on student goal. Some of them, they just, I believe it's like some student, they would like to just learn the dialogue. They would like just to communicate with people without caring about how to read or write. So it's
Yeah.
going to be based on your goal, and I think Teacher Rose gave a great insight about how much time it's take based on her courses and classes.
Yeah, but what I do is I start with listening and speaking, and later on I teach reading and writing, because this is, as I told you, that it's like a children process. I like it so much, so I like students to talk, to be more familiar with the sound, then learn reading and writing.
Amazing.
This is my approach, but it's fine. A lot of other approach right there.
So amazing. I think this is the almost the last question, and it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
So sorry for this. So honestly, by the end of this webinar, thank you, Teacher Rose.
Thank you, Goni.
To be
Thank
with
you
us
for
honestly
having
today.
me, and I'm super happy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, honestly,
and
thank
you for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and we like invite all of you to follow up Teacher Rose through Instagram. She do pushing and posting useful content about Arabic, so please do. Yeah,
thank you,
and thank you
Goni.
for all of you. And honestly, let me ask Teacher Rose with you to be a kind of promise. I'm sorry to doing this. We would like honestly to arrange another maybe webinars or even a real lesson. Maybe later on we can see, inshallah, when you're back from your vacation.
Yeah, today is the first day, so yeah, we will see. Let's arrange this. And yeah, and not only following me, thank you for this, but also following follow Friendly Arabic. They also share. You will have a lot, like you will see, download the application, so you will see a lot of teachers as well. If you are interested in MSA or different dialect, if you are interested in Jordanian and Palestinian dialect, you can like follow me, and I'm focusing on these two dialects. And I'm sorry if I will not reply for everyone now, but today is the first day of like my vacation, but I will come back to every one of you. And if anyone has any question, send me or send Goni on a Friendly Arabic, or inshallah we could do another webinar. I'm not sure. I don't know.
We will, and even we try to get you in touch with Teacher Rose, inshallah.
Shukran for everyone.
So thank you everyone, and this is our first webinar in Friendly Arabic, but it will not going to be the last, so stay tuned and take care of yourselves, each one, and thank you honestly to be with us tonight.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you Goni, and يعطيك العافية. اشوفك.
الله يعافيك وشكرا لك كثير جدا. واتمنى انه يحضر لي فرصه اتكلم معك لو 10 دقائق يمكن بعد الويبينار. يكون عظيم.
اوكي تمام. بدك تعمل ويبينار جديد ولا هون؟
برسل لك على على حسابي.
اوكي يلا. سلام.
مع السلامه. سلام.
باي باي.
باي باي.
الى اللقاء.